did the media.
Okay,
Sometime later
I
this
will
week.
call this meeting to
depends on all the
order. Marshall
depositions.
County Board of Supervisors. Regular session, March 26th, 9 a.m. First floor meeting room of the courthouse. Notice to the public. The Board of Supervisors welcomes comments from the public during the time allowed for discussion. You are requested to approach the podium and use the microphone. State your name and address for the record and limit the time used to present your remarks in order that others may be given an opportunity to speak. The normal process on any agenda item is for the chair to read the item from the agenda. The board is given an opportunity to comment on the issue and/or place a motion on the floor. An opportunity for discussion may be presented, at which time the public may participate in a roll call vote will follow. Roll call, please.
Hibbs,
Here.
Heil,
Yes.
Goodman,
Yes.
Pledge of Allegiance, if you would please rise. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. On the agenda, I believe we have an amendment to the agenda being proposed. Okay.
Chair Phillips, I am requesting that on the consent agenda as printed, item number 5C,
Okay. Any discussion or questions about that?
I'll make that motion to strike 5CII new hire in the sheriff's office from the consent agenda.
I'll second that.
Okay, roll call vote, please.
Heil,
Yes.
Goodman,
Yes.
Hibbs,
Yes. And now I will entertain a motion to approve the amended agenda.
I move that we approve the amended agenda.
And I'll second that.
Roll call vote, please.
Heil,
Yes.
Goodman,
Yes.
Hibbs,
Yes. Okay, moving on to the consent agenda. Item 5A, approving the previous regular session minutes. 5B, approving the claims as audited and submitted. 5C, personnel changes. 5CI, status change in secondary roads. Jared Callahan from TD1, truck driver 1, to TD2, full-time, from $30.60 per hour to $31.38 per hour, effective March 29, 2025. File manure 5D, file manure management plans, Prestige Farms LLC, site 67142 at 1422 Davidson Avenue, St. Anthony, signed with no changes. That is the end of the consent agenda.
I'll make the motion to approve today's consent agenda.
I'll second that.
Roll call vote, please.
Heil,
Yes.
Goodman,
Yes.
Hibbs,
Yes. Item number 7, State of Iowa Alcohol Beverage Division License Renewal, CP3, LLC, doing business as Collison Par 3.
I'll make the motion to approve the renewal of the State of Iowa Alcohol Beverage Division License Renewal, CP3 LLC, BW 0098831, doing business as Carlson Par 3, effective April 1.
I'll second that.
Roll call vote, please.
Heil,
Yes.
Goodman,
Yes.
Hibbs,
Yes. Item number 8, approval for payment for materials inspection costs.
Paul Gallenfeld, County Engineer. This is just the DOT on our DOT let projects. They do materials inspection and testing on our asphalt projects, and we just need board approval to pay for those costs out of our FM account. So there's nothing paid locally, it's just coming out of our FM at the DOT, and they require board approval for that payment.
Thank you,
Anything
Paul.
out of the ordinary?
No.
Perfect.
Project's closed out, and we're all good.
Great.
I'll move that we authorize the Iowa Department of Transportation to process payment from the applicable farm to market account and authorize chair to sign.
I will second that.
Okay. Any other discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Heil,
Yes.
Goodman,
Yes?
Hibbs.
Yes. Okay, moving on to item 9, public hearing for the 2024-2025 budget amendment.
All right, well, I'll make a motion to open the public hearing for the 2024-25 budget amendment at 9:06 a.m.
I'll second that.
Roll call vote, please.
Heil,
Yes.
Goodman,
Yes?
Hibbs.
Yes. Okay, at the public hearing, any resident may present objections or arguments in favor of any part of the amendment to the current 2024-2025 county budget. Were there any written comments?
We received 0 written comments.
Would anyone in the room like to speak to the budget amendment? Would you like to describe, Nan?
We've got 10 with the one person on, as far as 10 individuals attending. That's what
Okay.
I've got. So budget amendment was during our budgeting process this year when we created the new budget for the new year. We also went through and moved items around for the current year to cover ups and downs. The interesting part is, coming up is a decrease in appropriation. They don't care about increases. So as we look at approving our budget amendment, it goes through all the increases in the various departments. So you'll see the reappropriation coming up for the various departments on how things are lining up. But the budget amendment is just to cover how the changes occurred for all of us in the different areas. One of the examples, since the treasurer's office is here, their revenues changed quite a bit just with the change of some legislation is one example of how things have changed from when we made the budget a year ago. There's just a lot of unknowns when we do that. Just as we're setting the budget now for next fiscal year, we'll have a budget amendment, I'm sure, for next year. So anybody that has any questions on all of that, we would be happy to answer any of those in detail. Maria can print out the detail for that as well.
Any comments from the room? Okay.
In this amendment, we have revenues going up 630,000, and the expenditures going down 378,000. So that's a net of just over $1 million in the right direction that the property taxpayers want to see of what we're doing with the money here. So that's a good sign. That's how we operate this way. But that's typically how we budget is worst case scenario. And as the year goes on, we're able to adjust accordingly to come out even. So that's that amendment.
Okay. Looks like there are no other comments, so I would entertain a motion to close the public hearing.
I move that we close the public hearing at 9:09.
I'll second that.
Okay. Roll call vote, please.
Heil,
Yes.
Goodman,
Yes?
Hibbs.
Yes. Item 9A, Resolution 2025-0010, approving 2024-2025 budget amendment. Pursuant to Section 331.5 435 Code of Iowa, an amendment to the 2024-2025 county budget is necessary to permit an increase in any class of expenditures. And the notice of the budget amendment was published in the Marshtown Times-Republican and the State Center Mid-Iowa Enterprise on March 13th, 2025. And there were 0 written comments, questions, or objections on file in the county auditor or recorder's office. And 10 individuals presented oral comments, questions, or objections were present at the hearing. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the Marshall County Board of Supervisors that the 2024-2025 county budget amendment be adopted and the county auditor and recorder be authorized to certify and file the budget amendment as published presented at the hearing.
I'll make the motion to adopt Resolution 2025-0010, approving the 2024-25 budget amendment.
I'll second that.
Okay. Any discussion or questions on that?
I do believe we were supposed to say that there were 0 oral comments during that,
And that there were 10
and
present.
that there
10
were 10
present.
present.
Present
We
with 0
felt there
comment.
should have been a line there to say that nobody spoke.
Commented.
That no one
Okay.
spoke
That line
oral.
is in there. The one that's not in there is the amount of people present, because that's not in the resolution.
Oh,
So there was
okay.
0 written and 0.
Okay, so with the
oral.
10 individuals, okay.
No, that part isn't in the resolution.
So we don't need that, is what you're saying?
No,
How many
it's-
were here?
No, it's just the amount of
Okay.
comments
Okay.
were either written or.
Okay.
Okay, we'll say 0 individuals presented.
0 individuals presented.
Okay. Any other clarifications, comments, or questions? Roll call vote, please.
Kyle?
Yes.
Goodman?
Yes?
Hibbs?
Yes. Okay. Moving on to item number 10, 2024-2025 decrease in appropriations.
All right, I'll make the motion to open the public hearing at 9:12 a.m.
I'll second that.
Roll call vote, please.
Kyle?
Yes.
Goodman?
Yes?
Hibbs?
Yes. Okay, we're do the same thing here.
Still 0 comments and still 10 people.
10 attending.
Yes.
0 presented.
Yes.
Well, not yet.
Well,
There's-
not yet.
there's
We
still
have
time.
the opportunity to,
Sorry.
The podium is open for the public.
for the public to present. Okay.
I still find this odd that we only do this for decreases.
Noted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just, not
Yeah.
increase, that's
Yeah.
what we should care about.
Yeah. True. Mhm. Okay. If there are no comments, I would entertain a motion to close the public hearing.
I move that we close the public hearing at 9:13.
I will second that.
Okay. Roll call vote, please.
Kyle?
Yes.
Goodman?
Yes?
Hibbs?
Yes. Item 10A, Resolution 2025-0011, Budget Decrease and Appropriation 2024-2025 pursuant to Section 331.434 Code of Iowa. The 2024-2025 county budget proposes decreases in departmental appropriations of more than 10% or $5,000, whichever is greater. The proposed decrease in appropriations for non-departmental, district court, GIS, weed eradication, and Department of Human Services departments was published in the Marshalltown Times-Republican, Marshalltown, Iowa, and the Mid-Iowa State Center, Iowa, Mid-Iowa Enterprise, State Center, Iowa, on March 13, 2025. No written comments, and
10 individuals with
and
0 oral.
no one presented.
We are
Overall
going to
comment.
check that previous resolution in prior years to see if it should
Make sure
look
it's
like this
correct,
one,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So we can consider then the resolution by the Board of Supervisors that the budget decrease and appropriations be approved as published on March 26, March 2025.
I move that we adopt Resolution 2025-0011, budget decrease in appropriations for 2024-2025.
I'll second that.
Okay. Roll call vote, please.
Heil,
Yes.
Goodman,
Yes,
Hibbs,
Yes. On to item number 11, Resolution 2025-0012, reappropriation of funds for fiscal year 2024-2025. Pursuant to Section 331.434 Code of Iowa, a reappropriation of funds is necessary following resolutions for the 2024-2025 decrease in appropriations. And on the agenda, it shows the adjustments that are proposed.
So if you start through them, you can see some do go up. Like building and grounds went up, for example, but others go down.
county engineer went up too.
So it's a total decrease of 622,000, decrease of 1.7%. And as you can see, it's at 36.5 million. Our budget is actually 42 million. 42.2, I believe, for this current year. So this is the authorization of what we can actually spend that is appropriated. Now, you can always change based on what we budget, but this is all that we're going to spend. And so, well underneath what we budgeted. So the decrease is once again in the right direction that the taxpayers want to see. So, well done, everybody. Keep being efficient. Now we need a motion to
Yeah.
adopt this, all right?
Yes, we do. That's where we're at.
I'll make the motion to adopt Resolution 2025-0012, reappropriation of funds for fiscal year 24-25.
I'll second that.
Any other discussion or comments? Roll call vote, please.
Heil,
Yes.
Goodman,
Yes,
Hibbs,
Yes. Item number 12, set public hearing on proposed 2025-2026 Marshall County budget. The proposal is to set public hearing for April 9th, 2024 at 9 a.m. in the Marshall County Courthouse, Board of Supervisors room right here. At the same time and place to conduct the proposed 2025-2026 Marshall County budget public hearing and authorize the Marshall County Auditor and Recorder to publish notice of the public hearing.
I'll move that we set the public hearing on proposed 2025-2026 Marshall County budget on April 9th, 2025 at 9 a.m. in the Marshall County Courthouse, Board of Supervisors room, meeting room 1, first floor.
I'll second that.
Okay, roll call vote, please.
Heil,
Yes.
Goodman,
Yes,
Hibbs,
Yes.
Item number 13, set the public hearing on the proposed 2024-2025 Marshall County budget amendment. The proposal is to set April 16th, 2025 at 9 a.m. in the Marshall County Courthouse, Board of Supervisors meeting room right here, as a time and place to conduct the proposed 2024-2025 Marshall County budget amendment public hearing and authorize the Marshall County Auditor and Recorder to publish notice of the public hearing.
Maria and I are calling this amendment number 2,
Okay,
to keep our brains straight.
So yes, we did the amendment just previously in this meeting here, and through our budget process, another bill came through that needed to adjust another amendment, so we will conduct the amendment.
We'll do this all over
We'll
again.
get to do it again. We look forward to a vibrant attendance and spirited debate, and hopefully people in Marshall County get to learn a little bit about it too, because we know they're watching on YouTube and Zoom. So, yeah, we'll continue through the process as we go along. And we need a motion yet. don't
We do need a motion.
All right, well, I'll make the motion to set the public hearing on proposed 2024-25 Marshall County Budget Amendment on April 16th, 2025 at 9 a.m. here in the Marshall County Courthouse, Board of Supervisors Meeting Room.
I'll second that.
Okay. Roll call vote, please.
Heil,
Yes.
Goodman,
Yes?
Hibbs,
Yes. Item number 14, Veteran Memorial Dedication. You made it, Kevin.
A lot. Kevin Husbo, Veterans Affairs. We done it.
Yeah.
The memorial set, dedication Saturday, 10 a.m. Weather gods are starting to work for us, so they're talking a little rain later in the afternoon. So, from a vision of July of '23, when Jarrett sets in on our commission meetings to bring it to reality, under 2 years has just been incredible. The support from the community and everyone who has donated for this awesome memorial. Great landscaping for the courthouse. It blends in well, and I'm really excited. Reality's starting to hit me now, just how big of an impact this is going to make for all the veterans. The nice part with the 911 on there, it encompasses law enforcement, fire, and EMS also with the 911. So it's a memorial for them also to enjoy. Remember, just sit at one of the benches and enjoy it. So
Is there any more work to be done on it?
in July, we'll set the flagpoles. That's the last piece of the puzzle, but this part will get it done. So Saturday, there'll be a fire truck up there with a ladder with the big U.S. flag draped from it. Center Street's blocked off from Main to Church from, I think, 7 until 1 o'clock. So there'll be a couple of ambulances up there, and law enforcement. Joel will be up there. He's gonna have one of his deputies flying the drone, doing a nice shot of that too. So, should be a good day. I want to thank the Board of Supervisors for giving me this opportunity to do this job and allowing us to do things like we do.
Yeah.
So,
Well, it's
big
very
thank you for all of them.
impressive. It's
Well,
very,
thank you.
yeah, very impressive.
Yeah, if anybody wants to stop out after this is over and do a little walk around inside and check out everything, they've done an incredible job. McCall Monuments have been great to work with. So, thank you to everyone. Everyone, you get a chance, show up Saturday morning, go check it out. It's been a great project to have done. Thank you to Lucas Buildings and Grounds. They're gonna be doing the mowing and cleaning around it, so
Yeah.
more work for him. So, thank you, everyone.
Awesome, thank you, Kevin. We're
Thank you,
definitely,
Kevin.
we're definitely looking forward to Saturday. It's if anyone's driven by and seen it, it's what a gorgeous monument it is. And as I told Kevin when we watched them get the Eagle set, was that it's, it encompasses, I lived in Washington D.C. for 4 years, and getting to see all the monuments and memorials in D.C., it's like a piece of that, and so it's really neat to see that. So anyone who loves history, anyone who has a love for the veterans, which we all should, you're going to absolutely love this. And so we're looking forward to a great day Saturday. Come on out, check it out, enjoy it with us. Thanks, Kevin.
Yeah. Thank you to everyone who's supported this project.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else? Comments on that? We'll move on to item number 15, public forum. Time set aside for the public to make comments on the topics of county business other than those listed on the agenda. No action will be taken on any of these topics brought up in the public forum.
Good morning, Kim Elder, Marshall County Emergency Management Coordinator. So in a few minutes, half an hour, you'll hear the sirens go off on a different day. We're testing the tornado sirens today instead of Tuesday because at 10 o'clock is a statewide tornado drill. So this is Severe Weather Awareness Week. Good time to kind of focus on planning. That being said, we've had some really good exercises and trainings lately, and ready to step up and work on plans again. So if the county is ready to start working on some of their plans and updating them, let me know. And been going out to the smaller cities and helping them lately too. So that's it. Just want to mention it.
Okay,
Right.
thank you.
Thanks, Kim.
Anyone else? Okay, we'll move on to item number 16, adjournment. The next regular session is Wednesday, April 9th, 2025 at 9 a.m. at the courthouse here in the first floor meeting room. All business to be acted upon at that session should be submitted to the county auditor and recorder's office or the Board of Supervisors office by Wednesday, April 2nd at noon. There being no further business to come before the board, this meeting is adjourned at 9:26 a.m. Thank you.